Hey, this is Covert. We back with another video. Today we're gonna be watching the hair transplant problem. Video obviously by Papa Meat. Finna get into this reaction.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come on and sit on down because today we'll be pulling back and unveiling the horrors of hair transplants. Not me though, dude.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Chad. I'm sorry.
And unveiling the
we not even 10 seconds in and I'm pausing. Look at this dude. Why is his face swelled up like that? Was it hair on his... I'm sorry.
Hair transplants. Not me though, dude. Look at this hairline.
Oh, he got a good hairline.
All you bald bitches out there. Hey, Jacob! Come here! Don't make me wait.
What's up?
Sit on Dad's lap.
Come on, dude.
You're looking at me and you're looking at this full head of hair. Now look at what you could become.
Wait.
What happened? Why are you hiding? Hey!
Oh, man. This dude is the ultimate.
Son of a bitch! You cut it off! God
Troll!
Why? Get out! You're fired! Get out of here! I can't believe you cut it!
I had to.
You had the most beautiful set of hair coming, and you ruined it. You bald son of a bitch. Get out of here. Fuck! I ruined my entire fucking month. Everyone wants to like the way they look, except Jacob. Whether it's trying a new hairstyle or updating your wardrobe, there's usually ways to do it. But what about those cursed with bad genes? I'm talking about baldness. Yuck! 2 out of every 3 men experience hair loss to some degree before age 40. And by age 60, hair loss comes for us all. Many will go completely bald. It can be hard to lose your
Hey, isn't that kind of funny though? No, the thing is, like, about going bald, right? The thing is, going bald wouldn't be as bad as it was if you didn't have to have a certain head shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go bald, you can't just go bald because what if your head is too pointy at the top, or you look like you got a cone for a head, or what if your head's too small or too big? Like, it's so many factors, but depending on how your head is, you can be a real good looking like bald head person.
hair, especially when it's such an important part of your look.
Whoa, how old is he? Oh,
right?
no.
Because of this, many have turned to hair transplants. It may seem like a life-changing opportunity, but if you're not careful, you can be left scarred for life. With the potential financial and physical risks that come with attempting to get your hair transplants, it makes you wonder why people would ever go through with it. And for many, it's very...
I started working at the barbershop and realized I don't have any insurance.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. I gotta get premium. As many as times I said that.
Being bald is the worst. Do I have a bald spot on top of my head?
That's just where your hair parts.
Are you sure? Problem is I feel like it comes mostly with good-looking men. Good-looking men, they went through their whole life, getting their dick sucked, balls licked, girl taking her fingernail, rubbing the ridges of his taint, and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Living La Vida Loca, and then those motherfuckers get their hair thinned out real quick. Then they look at it and they start doing this. Us big, fat-ass, beautiful men, balls full of semen from never being touched by a woman. My beautiful lion mane.
Oh,
no. You like to
no.
give away your seeds so easily, my friend.
What if that is the thing?
I think it has partially to do with semen retention. As if I wasn't just in my fucking bedroom beating it all day.
It's transferring to the woman. They're taking all your fucking hairline again.
I tell you what, too, just to turn around a bit, I've seen some women's hairlines. God damn.
Turn around?
No, I'm saying I've turned around. Nick actually physically turned around. I said to turn around a minute. While many people are quick to shave off their remaining hair and embrace their new bald lifestyle, others spend the rest of their lives feeling pretty fucking torn up about it. And on TikTok, you can find people voicing their frustrations about being the town punching bag due to their baldness. For some bald men, being reminded of their baldness is like a mental and physical punch to the gut. Videos can be seen of heated confrontations erupting out in public, either during fast food freakouts or
I
road
saw that
rage
video.
incidents.
Hey, I saw this dude. You see this dude? Not using this dude for an example, but you see this dude? A lot of guys feel like, I don't know, let me know in the comments if this is true or not. But a lot of guys feel like if they go bald, like their whole head, like they shave their whole head bald, then they gotta have a full beard. Like they gotta go Kratos on them. That ain't a bad idea, it's a great idea. If you go Kratos on them, and you get like a little big, you get a little jacked, then you more likely to look a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the ball
erupting out in public,
rocking the
either
ball
during
fade,
fast food
not ball
freakouts or
fade,
road rage
it's ball.
incidents. In the heat of the moment, calling out someone for being bald seems to send these men into chaotic fits of rage.
You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too fucking stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Fucking touch me. Fucking touch me. Touch me. Fucking touch me. When you flip somebody off, it's assault.
Which I will say, calling a
This man genuinely got. I actually saw this video, y'all. That video is actually hilarious. That's how you know this man was low key, not even low key. This man is high key, like he feel a way about being called bald, man. He didn't do this on purpose. That's why. See, look, anybody who mostly is bald has a beard. They make sure they try to have hair anywhere else.
Oh, baby.
He was insecure.
Fucking touch me.
Look at this dude. He's insecure about this, bro. He's so insecure about his head,
Fucking
bro.
touch me. When you flip somebody off, it's assault.
Which I will say, calling a white man bald is the equivalent of the N-word. I will die on that hill. Go up to any like boomer man and be like, whatever, you fat bald bitch. Hey! They'll start shaking. What the fuck did you just say to me? That kind of thing. You can say anything else to him. Anything.
Y'all let me know in the comments. Is that true? I don't see why being bald. I am not bald. I won't go bald. I don't think I'll ever go bald. I'll never go bald. But I don't see why going bald isn't like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Well, I don't know. But I don't want to ever experience it.
That shit cuts deep. It's like one of those fucking knives in Dune, whatever. You know what I mean? Piercing through the armor. Because you can say all kinds of things. Ugly ass fucking outfit. They're like, I like this outfit actually. Call him bald though. Ooh. Also, every old bald man, their fucking, like their head, it just wrinkles up. The shape of it, it's like, it looks like Homer's mouth. Dude, just talking to all these fucking, like their head.
Nah, not
up.
just that.
The shape of it.
Not just that. Don't it low key look like that. It low key look like that hamburger meat. Like, you know, the hamburger meat in between your buns or whatever like that. That's
Like,
what
it
looks
looks like Homer's mouth. Dude, just talking to all these bald people fucking gross me out, dude. It's so weird. Ugh. Many people who find themselves losing their hair at a young age take to the internet to lament the fact that it's actually much.
The devil couldn't reach me, so he made me go bald in my 20s.
Harder to be bald than people make it up.
Gang, you just keeping it like, whoa. What do you guys do? What do you do in this situation, though, in all seriousness? Just rock a beanie? Just rock a, like, bonnet all day? Like, get a wig or something? That's bad.
Internet to lament the fact that it's actually much harder to be bald than people make it out to be. All right, you guys think it's all a joke, but
how is it hard to be
shit's
bald?
rough. All right, one poor soul
How would
rants
you know,
about how
sir?
his family told him women love bald men to help him cope, only for him to realize that he supposedly went from a 7 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10 after shaving the rest off, and women no longer seem to be interested in him. Where he got these numbers is probably somewhere in La La Land in his head. But still, that's his perception, that's his belief, it affects his confidence, he's fucked. He admits to being saddened by his bald head every single day for the past 2 years. Hey, this video is sponsored by Hungry Root. It's officially the busiest time of the year, so don't spend crucial brain power on grocery shopping. Let Hungry Root be your personal shopper so you can...
I see you trying to get your money. I ain't mad at it, and I ain't trying to be funny. Ooh, that unintentionally rhymed. That was nice. But yeah.
Some vegetables, and they said Hungry Root has got you covered because Hungry Root is sure to love per week. What you find healthy alternatives, salads, and everything in between.
Dang, how long is this ad? There we go.
Rest of your
y'all.
life at hungryroot.com
There we go.
with code PAPAMeat. Thank you, Hungry Root, for sponsoring the video. Back to the video. Many bald men face ridicule from people, but this discrimination can sometimes bleed into your place of work. Uh-oh. Hey, Jacob! There we go. Come down. For people that don't know, Jacob had a beautiful set of long, silky, straight hair. This is awesome because I'm curious to get a bald man's perspective because my hair is so rich, so full.
It's true.
Come around here. We'll take off the beanie. I gotta show you that you're proof that you're bald. Oh, gross. As a bald man, how do you feel about your bald head?
It does make me incredibly sad because, as Hunter said,
But he don't look that bad bald. He don't look that bad bald though. If he was like, then again, if he was like, you know, more fit or like in shape or whatever, that's it. You know what I'm talking about. Like if he was more in shape or whatever, he looked decent with like bald, especially since he got a full blown beard. You know what I mean? He got, you know what I'm saying? He might actually look decent bald.
I used to have very long, straight blonde hair, and especially since by 19, it started to go. So basically over a decade now, I'm just ashamed of myself. And I wear a hat constantly.
If some guy came up and they made fun of you being bald, is that your N-word?
I'd probably be a little traumatized.
Hold on, does dude have the Homer mouth in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's just unnecessary, you know? I know I'm bald.
It's true. I got eyes. We all got eyes. All right. Thanks a lot, Cue Ball. Shamefully puts his beanie back on and goes back upstairs. Been wearing the same goddamn beanie since he was 12 years old. And the U. A 61-year-old worker named Mark Jones had been working in a sales job for 2 years, and his manager always desired an energetic and youthful team, and at one point directly stating, "I don't want a team of bald-headed 50-year-old men." Not bad, all right? I'm not going to a place I want to feel young, I want to feel spry, right? I'm going to a place a bunch of bald.
Come on, y'all. Why y'all discriminating against bald head people? It's not their fault they bald head. I bet you if you had y'all, let me tell y'all this, right? My stepdad, right? He bald headed. He went bald headed. He's one of the people that went real bald headed at a really early age, like in his 20s. It wasn't his fault he's bald. It just happened genetically. Why you but I do understand hair is tied with youth, but like,
my God.
Don't discriminate against the bald people. Bald people be some cool people until you call them bald.
I have to put like turtle wax on their head or something like that. I'm telling you, it's shiny. I have to put on some shades.
Yeah, it's blinding.
Hey, kid, I'll get you a telly, eh? I'll get you stuff a face, eh?
He is
3,
super anxious
2,
to get a copy.
1.
He hasn't seen
Skip.
it yet.
What?
Soon, Mark happened to be put on a performative improvement plan. He was not underperforming, but was apparently being iced out in order to replace him with 2 young, hip new hires. After feeling pressure for some time, he quit, filed a complaint with his employer, and won $86,000. Holy shit! Among the many things that money was meant to cover, one was injury to feelings. Hey, Jacob.
Don't they gotta
I actually think that you're...
Don't they got more of a fancy term? Like, what is that? It's not defamation. All defamation is lying on your name. What? It's like, it's the one law or whatever. When you sue somebody, it's like day and night you like feel haunted by it. He should have went for that, not injury of feelings.
I like...
Don't nobody care about your feelings, nigga.
Your look, man. What was that about the money and the... We'll get you a wig. The hatred of bald people came to a head in 2024 when UK court ruled that making comments about a person's scalp can be considered sexual harassment, believing that it inherently relates to gender. Seriously, Jacob, that...
What? Hold on.
Believing
Let me read this. Court has ruled... Oh, sorry, Chad. Court has ruled that calling a man bald can be considered sexual harassment. If y'all don't get out y'all feelings, bald head ass, dude. What you gonna do about it? You gonna sue me? Just cause you said you feel away, I'm gonna call you bald headed again. Every day you wake up, I'm gonna call you bald headed. Now you gotta deal with it. You better learn. People just so insecure. You're so insecure. You just learn to. I mean, easier said than done. Learn to embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. All the things you think are flaws. Now, if you can help it, be better and get better. But just embrace this. Like, it's nothing wrong with this. I mean, after this, you might want to just go flat bald. Don't leave the little strings out in the middle. That's just me, though. But it ain't nothing wrong with it. Embrace it. It's beautiful. It's elderliness. It's, embrace that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Apparently relates to gender. Seriously, Jacob, that...
Ain't got nothing to do with gender. Man. Girls can go bald too, as you've seen.
This became a topic of discussion after a man named Tony Finn accused his boss of sexual harassment after being called a stupid bald cunt. There are rumors that the panel of judges making this decision just so happened to be bald as well. See, it's a big fucking conspiracy, dude. All these fucking bald Illuminati bastards, I'm telling you. But it's not just insults from women that bald men have to worry about. Even some animals are targeting them as well. Over in a small English village, a hormonal hawk began terrorizing the older bald men that lived there over the course of several weeks. One 75-year-old man named Jim Hughes that lived there over the course of...
No. Y'all see this little tiny bruise on the back of this dude's head. Y'all better start wearing a cap.
Several weeks. One 75-year-old man named Jim Hewitt was left with his head bloodied after being dive bombed by the bird, leaving him and the other bald residents forced to wear bike helmets.
No. You know the thing where like when you walk behind somebody's head, you be like fresh cut or whatever, you slap on the back of their head. That's what the eagle is doing. That's what the bird is doing. The bird just hawking down. Nice cut, G. It's literally what
when they left the house. That is awesome, dude. I'll go out with your helmet away. Eventually, the hawk was lured into someone's shed and captured. But it doesn't stop there. In the most extreme cases, bald men are literally being hunted down. In Mozambique, a series of ritual attacks in 2017 led to the police publicly warning the bald population. This was due to a superstition supposedly spread around by witch doctors, giving credence to the cultural belief that the heads of bald men contain gold. Hey Jake, can I get you to come down here real quick? Can you grab a hammer also real quick too? Because of this, 3 bald men were killed in a single week. What? It was said that one victim was dismembered, supposedly to use the organs for a ritual by the doctor to bring wealth to the client.
After the first one, you'd see.
Imagine all that for being bald. I talk about for your mama and your daddy. Just being bald headed and not having good genetics. Now you got crappy genetics. Now you bald headed. Now you gotta deal with eagles coming down, slapping you upside the head, tell some good, nice cut, G. And just fly away. You gotta freaking deal with, I don't know, being insecure about it because people tell you just a stupid bald head dude. Now you can sue him for $86,000. Y'all, I'm playing. I'm playing
no gold.
Or what if they think that someone already grabbed the gold? That it's gone. Or that the bald bastards spend the gold themselves. It's no wonder that bald people are afraid or ashamed of the way they look. Thankfully, people have been trying to solve this problem for quite some time. And let me tell you, still in this day and age, there's not a final solution. Can we associate bald people with demonic forces?
Yes, no, I was playing.
Fridges,
I'm playing
dishwashers, dressers, drawers, couches, mattresses, bed.
Yes.
That's what I think. There's a lot of solutions in the market that claim to cure male baldness, but many of them are either ridiculous or even more demoralizing than just being bald. In the 90s, a revolution.
Oh, y'all. I gotta tell you what I saw not too long ago in church, like some years ago. So this bald-headed dude, right? I'm walking in church, right? And I see like this dude, whatever, like he just got a regular fade, like you know, like a like his hair was like this or whatever, but it was just like hair. So I thought, I walk up to go to the bathroom, right? I walk up a little closer to him. Tell me why it's literally just spray paint. I don't know why, but the intrusive thoughts in me literally wanted to. My intrusive thoughts almost won. I almost grabbed this man's head and like just rubbed it. I almost did. I was real close. I stopped myself. I was like, Jamira, just go. Oh shoot. I was like, covert. Just go to the bathroom. Go to the restroom. Leave this man be. It's already bad enough this man is bald and he has a heart in life, so he has to spray paint stuff on his head. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
More demoralizing than just being bald. In the 90s, a revolutionary spray-on hair product called GLH hit the market. It came in every hair color and could be applied in a matter of minutes. It worked by spraying small coated particles that grabbed
That's probably what that dude sprayed on his head.
The rest of your scalp. Before this, men had to use Topic, which was essentially the same thing, but you had to sprinkle a bunch of small fibers on your head.
Nah, that ain't helping too much.
You basically had to be a fucking chia plant. Today, the pour-on fiber is still a super popular option and has dramatically improved. Science has gotten there, but not far enough. Now, you can go to barber shops where they'll shine your big fucking bald head and apply an adhesive that allows the fibers to stick so you don't have to reapply them all the time. Another popular option is toupees, which these are essentially small wigs that fit perfectly over bald spots.
I've seen ones where it's little kids who are bald,
That's sad.
and the guy makes them. I think he makes them for free.
If I was a
Okay,
kid,
y'all,
like,
we gotta leave the little kids alone, okay?
Little kids who are bald,
We can't make fun of the
Bald.
little
That's
kids.
sad.
and the guy makes them.
It's different feel being bald and being a little kid. It's different, all right? We gotta leave the little kids
I think he
alone,
makes them
y'all.
for free.
If
The
I was a
adults, we
kid,
can
I'd
make
be
fun of the
"Mom, you need
adults,
to
but not
fucking
the
pay
little
for this.
kids.
I'm a bald kid. I'm not a fucking monster. All right.
Luckily, the guy I saw, he's also bald because he does this. The kids are all sad and crying, and he leans over and he lifts it up.
Starts screaming. This is your future. They're intended for men who still have hair on the side of their heads, but not on top. You got the little cul-de-sac cut. Love a cul-de-sac cut. Jacob shaved his. Hope he burns in hell. Doesn't matter. Though some completely bald men do still use the toupees, but not all of them. Early versions were very primitive and obvious, but today you can hardly tell when somebody is wearing one. Though the realism comes with a hefty price. On average, a toupee can cost between $200 to $400. And if you want a high-end toupee
Dang.
called a hair system, you can expect to pay at least
Basically,
$4,000 for a
oh no. Wait, what did he say?
toupee called a hair system. You can expect to pay at least $4,000 for a
That's basically, those are male wigs, guys. We're seeing, these are male wigs in real time. They're literally male wigs.
high-end fucking toupee. That's crazy.
It's a used car right there.
That's a used Camry. That baby's gonna run forever. I don't know about that toupee. If you don't want a simple cosmetic solution and are looking for a more permanent fix, then you can get your hair tattooed on. I never understood this one. There are tattoo artists who specialize in giving people hair tattoos. Instead of simply drawing on hair, they place thousands of tiny dark dots so it looks like a freshly shaved head. Pretty sure Fousey did that.
Oh, really?
It looks bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks stupid. For women who are bald,
No. That is very, please, y'all,
That is
please
simple.
do not get something like this. Don't get something like this either, but please do not tattoo your hair. That is going to damage your follicles and you will really be bald then. Why don't you just fly yourself to Turkey, go ahead, put that turkey joint in there. You're going to be looking like dang on Rapunzel from Tangle, but the boy version. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Don't tattoo
want
your
a
dang
simple
on
cosmetic
head 'cause
solution
you
and
so.
are looking for a more
See how
permanent fix,
dumb that
you can
looks?
get your hair
Oh, man.
tattooed on. I
I
never
can't
understood
stop.
this one. There are tattoo artists who specialize in
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stop.
giving people hair
Hitting the wrong
tattoos.
button.
Instead of simply drawing on hair, they place thousands of tiny dark dots so it looks like a freshly shaved head. Pretty sure Fousey did that.
Oh, really?
It looks bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks stupid. For women who are balding around the scalp, they can get tattoos on the roots to make it seem like they were never gone. But like the rest of these treatments, they are not cheap. One woman paid a whopping $25,000 to get her roots tattooed. Many turn away the traditional alternatives because of
Man.
the cost or ineffectiveness, and this can lead to people searching for more outlandish solutions. For a while, there was a common belief that doing daily handstands would help regrow your hair, which is an awesome thing to think. Well, you should go that way, they come out. That makes sense to me. I'd be like, of course. It's just physics and gravity. Those who practice it believe that pooling blood at the top of your skull would reactivate the follicles and promote hair growth. Another unusual approach emerged in 2003 when scientists discovered that applying hot sauce to bald spots on mice seemingly helped regrow hair. Like how they saw like a bald mouse and they're like, top it to you.
If you don't understand the rules of power, you will certainly lose to
None
someone who
of
does.
this. Sorry, chat. None of these explanations
The
make
tapatio.
any sense to me, chat. None of it makes sense to me.
You think it was an accident? Like he was eating like a
I
taco?
bet you they were torturing the mouse. Despite there being no proof that it works on humans, people still applied hot sauce to their chrome domes in just sheer desperation.
Poor thing. I tell him, if I was his friend, if you was a good friend or a good parent, I tell him, I pull him aside. I say, look, son, just go ahead and go to Turkey, man. Go ahead, go to Turkey. Get you some of that. That fake hair put in your follicles. Cause this ain't gonna work. You steady taking up all my hot sauce. Every time I get noodles, I'm out of hot sauce, man. You gonna have to go to Turkey for that. I love you, son.
And once you got to do
Straight
it,
up.
you got to do it. Out of all these so far, handstand seems to, I like that one the most. For people that are looking for something a little more permanent, however, it's time to think about getting a hair transplant. Essentially, getting a hair transplant means taking hair grafts from other parts of your body that may have healthy growing hair, your your ass and moving them to the balding areas on your scalp. You take your ass skin and you put it on your scalp, and it works. Depending on the amount of work you need done, the procedure itself can take multiple hours and sometimes multiple sessions to get done. It typically takes a few weeks to recover from a hair transplant, in which you'll rest and avoid drinking, smoking, and high-impact physical activity. Basically just got to completely lay low. While getting a hair transplant can be a godsend for many, it is not without a few strange side effects. You like that photo? 27-year-old man named Alex Finken received a hair transplant for $17,500, only to wake up the next morning with severe swelling in his head. I mean, the swelling is crazy. Alex made a TikTok video talking about the experience, and people were shocked to see that.
So you want to experience looking like this, sir?
His head was shaped like a giant egg. In it, he also explains how the swelling is so bad that he can't see out of his left eye.
Oh,
another
gosh. They're just supposed to be putting. Wait, what the heck is this? What is this? Hair transplant swelling is wild.
And who faced similar side effects went viral after showing the headband he had to wear to manage the swelling.
Y'all, low key, are y'all thinking what I'm thinking? He can low key pass for it if he gets some of those. He could go to Family Dollar, in all seriousness, go to Family Dollar, like you see this high top part of his head, paint that all black and put some black fuzzies on his head. I guarantee he'll get away with it. I guarantee he will.
He compared the shape of his head to both Megamind and Squidward. Those that finally go through with getting the hair transplant find that it helps them regain self-esteem, reduces overall stress, and greatly improves their appearance. Some celebrities like John Cena admit that they were being pressured to get hair transplants after being endlessly bullied about it during their WWE matches. And at one point, the crowd started making chants about it and pulling up signs that read, "I can see your bald spot, Cena." You know what? If I was John Cena, I'd be like, good. I want you to see my bald spot. I'd get a fucking bullseye tattooed on it. Lean into it, dude. Fuck it. As the hair transplant industry begins to grow in popularity, we're starting to see an increase in clinics offering beard transplants as well. Because this is relatively new advancement, it holds some risk, seeing as you can't wear a hat or cover up a botched beard. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you get your beard fucked up, now you're just like a weird fucking freak show. Hair transplants have exploded, and now everyone and their mother wants to get one. And seemingly out of nowhere,
y'all, this is kind of on.
I was gonna say, if you get your beard fucked up, now you're just like a weird fucking.
Look at this dude. Yeah, nah. Men are really lucky with their beard, especially if they have a full developed one. Cause stuff like this, the beard, you could just take it over with the beard, and the beard just looks like it's just like, that was a terrible decision. And you look like, this man looked like he's a, this man looked like he's the cop on the side of the road eating donuts, watching people speed all day but not doing anything about it. He look like he'd be a cool cop though. This mustache and then the underbelly, chin, yeah, he's definitely some type of cop.
Freak show. Hair transplants have exploded, and now everyone and their mother wants to get one. And seemingly out of nowhere, the world is now fixated on getting hair transplants. In 2021, the global hair transplant industry was worth $9.3 billion and is projected to reach nearly $50 billion by 2033. This massive boom is spurred by a new phenomenon called medical tourism. Because places around the globe offer cheaper surgeries, it's reported that at least 46% of people are willing to travel to get their hair and other cosmetic surgeries done just because it's so much cheaper. These procedures can be thousands of dollars cheaper.
That is insane though.
Cosmetic surgeries done just because it's so much cheaper. These procedures.
That's low key. That is insane though, but it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you're gonna fly all the way to Turkey or Hungary. You'll fall all the way to Hungary or Turkey. Spend thousands or possibly even hundreds on, depending on where you're coming from, a plane flight. And it's still cheaper to go all the way to Hungary, stay there for a couple days, get your hair transplant, come back all fresh, all the way back to the UK or the United States. You spend about 10 bands here. That's crazy.
Just can be thousands of dollars cheaper.
Turkey
has become the #1 spot in the world for cheap hair transplants. On average, they cost a couple $1,000s, depending on the amount of grafts you need, and have a 97% success rate. That is fucking crazy. See, but my luck, I'd go there and they'd be like,
Albion Online is a
hey, I don't blame you.
MMORPG.
That's 97%.
You write your own
That's a lot of percentiles. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you see that other dude, he might have went to the U.S. The other dude with the dang on shoot, I'm gonna find him. This dude right here, or the other dude, he might have went to the US and got duped. Yeah, I'm going to Turkey.
It's also a swift process that usually takes 1 day. A man vlogged his entire 3-day journey at a high-end clinic and showed just how streamlined it was. On the first day, you arrive at your hotel. Many hair transplant packages include all-inclusive packages at very nice
That's so
hotels.
crazy. You low-key get a vacation and hair, and you still spend way less than at the UK or the US. Don't y'all find that so crazy?
Also, you get a nice big fucking room. I mean, it's, you're pampered like a baby. It's awesome. But the second day is when the magic starts. You show up to the clinic where they look at your head and mark out where the grafts need to go, and then they lay you on the massage table and begin to remove the graft areas.
Yeah.
You are then woken up and given lunch before being put back under for the main surgery, which takes 7 to 8 hours. After the surgery, you were given a special pillow to sleep on, some medicine, and you were sent back to your hotel. Day 3, you're expected to go back to the clinic, lotion and wash your grafts. After you're all clean, they
It's a
briefly
funny
put
cap
you
you
in
have to walk
low-light
around
laser
with.
therapy, transfer you to a hyperbaric chamber for an hour. 3 days, and of course, weeks and weeks, probably months of healing. 6 months later, you'll see like, oh shit, but still. Fucking insane. Leave on a Friday, back at work on Monday with my giant fucking swelled up head. It's awesome. To illustrate just how popular Turkey has become for tourist transplants, videos are beginning to circulate online showing airplane flights filled with bald men coming to and from their procedures. There are literal airplanes full of bald men traveling to get transplants. Beautiful. Look at those bald men all holding hands like they're going to heaven. We're gonna make it. As with any medical procedure, there's always a risk that something will go wrong. And in fact, traveling outside the country has resulted in some nightmare hair transplants. Because there's such a high demand for hair transplants in Turkey, a new black market has taken over the underground and is leaving people
No.
Transplants in Turkey. A new black market has taken
No. Y'all know better than this. You know better than you can't. When it comes to your body, well, let me tell you this. When it comes to your body, you need the highest quality. You need the best you can
over
get.
the underground.
You need the best you can get. See, look at this dude. He would have been way better off. He got tattoos and freaking bumps up here at the same time. And even then, it didn't even matter because they didn't even give him a good hairline. His head still looked big. I would have gave him like maybe a hairline to like right here, or maybe let me see a little lower. Like maybe like, see, that's a good hairline. Come on, man. That's just terrible. If you gonna get the dang on turkey hairline, go all in with it. Get the whole. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that. And make it look natural. No. This is like when, this is exactly like when girls go get a BBL and they cheap out on it because they don't have enough money, but they really want a BBL, and then they go on in the black market and get another black market doctor, surgeon or something to do their BBL. Then the next day, the dang on things in they BBL had popped. Now one cheek looks lopsided and the other one looks flat and deflated. No, when it comes to your body, you need the highest of quality. I need the highest of quality, the highest of
perform
high
quick surgeries
to come and help my
They're
head.
usually done by regular people and not doctors. They practice cheap surgeries that oftentimes leave the patient scarred and at a high risk for infection due to unhygienic tools and medical malpractice. And in recent news, a person who went
Y'all
to
don't
one
care,
of these cheap
man.
clinics had to be removed from his commercial flight.
Y'all don't
because he
care
wouldn't
enough.
Stop bleeding. And you get kicked off a fucking Southwest flight because you won't stop bleeding from your scalp. Can I just go home? The skin grafts were done poorly, and the pressurized cabin caused her wounds to squeeze blood out from the top of his head. It's brutal, man. Another patient's hair grew super thick and was left with scars after a cheap transplant. The man chose the clinic from Google reviews and paid £2,500.
That one don't
left
look.
with scars after.
That don't look good. Dude look like he got the dang on the dang on ancient Egyptian plague or something. The dang on leprosy the Bible be talking about. That's what it low key looks like. I'm suing.
Transplant.
Well, I can't sue. You don't have the right to sue.
Clinic from Google reviews and paid £2,500 for the surgery, only to be left with the worst looking hair. His doctor reassured him that the thin patches were a part of the early healing process, right? However, months after the surgery, the hair never thickened. Distressed by his hair, he sought out a specialist who told him that his hair might be permanently damaged and that it would take at least 2 more surgeries to correct the medical malpractice. Hey, you think you're gonna go back to the black market and find that motherfucker again? No, he's gone. And he has your money. $2,500, dude. Just save up a little bit. My God. I don't know. It's just one of those things like, just, you've been bald this long, just wait a little longer. Also, probably the longer it goes on, and the more readily available it is, the cheaper it'll probably be. Maybe. I don't know. Hair thinning is a common side effect of botched surgeries because the grafts are not put in properly. This is a known thing, yet people still choose to dump their money into cheap clinics and risk their health. It's a shame that this keeps happening because multiple people have claimed that their botched transplants have ruined their lives. 57-year-old Mark Sweeney paid around $4,600 for his head to be left with massive scars. 57-year-old Mark Sweeney paid around 46.
No. You know the cartoons and the anchors in the cartoon that you put in the ocean? Boy. They did you so bad. They did you so bad. This is why I keep telling y'all. Embrace yourself. Stop being insecure. Because if you wasn't insecure about it, thinking about it in that way in the first place, you wouldn't have had this giant anchor tattoo leprosy on your dang own head, sir.
$600 for his head to be left with massive scars.
See, now that looks even worse. Now you gotta go bald. And even if you do that, you still look bad. No,
an unnatural hairline,
sir.
Dude,
Come on,
once
man.
Again, just like you're saying, double it. If you can you get a professional one done for 10? Just wait.
Yeah, that's worse.
Get a fucking loan if you have to. My God, it affected his life so much that he quit his waitressing job due to being embarrassed by his hairline. Yeah, dude, no one's gonna fucking leave a tip for that. Walking around.
I'm sorry, dude. If you're watching this, don't take offense to this.
You guys must have campfire sauce. They're like, looking at the Phantom of the Opera. He takes off the mask.
Man, I hate ads so much. I hate ads. Excuse me.
His life has now completely changed because he's left depressed and anxious about his appearance. Brutal, man. I fucking feel bad for these guys. A clinic in India called Look Like You Feel also left one of its patients disappointed. He paid $4,700 for a transplant and received 4,700 grafts on his head. $1 a graft. Once the surgery was completed, his hairline was ruined and the donor area was over-harvested, preventing healthy hair growth. The patient reached out to the clinic again, asking if there was any way to improve the healing process, and the doctor recommended more medicine, but after the medicine didn't work, and the patient kept asking for help, the doctors blocked his number.
I'm suing! I am suing!
God. One man fumes over the botched transplant he had received.
I need your whole lineage's... I need your whole lineage's money. I need all of that. I need all of that right now. Right now.
From Dr. Brett Bolton, who runs the Great Hair Transplants Clinic in Florida. According to him, he was told he could pay $1 per hair. So he put down $14,000 for 14,000 hairs. This procedure was only 1 to 2 hours long, and he received a fraction of the grafts he paid for. 25% of those incisions, however, were empty and had no grafts placed in them. The doctor even skipped his mid-scalp as well as the crown, despite agreeing to do that beforehand. It turns out that he didn't even employ the standard method of unit extraction, instead giving him the equivalent of a 1980s hair plug that he renamed Bolton's extraction.
Back of that boy head looked like a strawberry. Woo! They got you looking like a strawberry out here.
Giving him the equivalent of a 1980s hair plug that he renamed Bolton's Bundles. In the process, the man claims Bolton left multiple gaps, killing existing hairs, and did permanent damage to his scalp. First off, dude, I would never go to Florida for anything. Okay. Hey, Dr. Bolton.
Yes, sir, Rio.
Can you patch up my hair?
Florida
Bolton
crazy.
Bundle it is. I'd be like, no, thanks. His further investigation showed that Bolton's social media promotion success stories were typically the same videos being repeated multiple times. He's like, thank God one worked. Thank God one worked. Even worse, he claims that the man doesn't show up as being medically licensed. See, this is also things you gotta do more research. In the comments, another victim of Brett Bolton reveals that he had to cut the nerve in the back of his head during his procedure, making it perpetually numb to this day. His reputation online got so bad that people started labeling him the Bolton Botcher, and people started digging into his history, only to find an article reporting that he was suspended of his medical license after an insane incident that occurred in 2014. Bolton was found to be posting on the website about how he was in fact the son of God. According to the staff members, he was...
Come on now. This dude... Y'all are asking for it. I mean, y'all are just asking for it at this. You asking for it. You believe this man? This man? Everybody remember this face. To never get a hair transplant from him again. He's scared.
Doing strange things like believing he was Jesus Christ, dressing all in white, and asking everybody if God asked them to kill someone, would they do it?
Whoa.
Sir!
Whoa.
You do hair transplants. What does that have to do with... I'm calling the police on you.
The erratic behavior...
He did some... Look at him. He plotting on somebody. I just can't prove it yet.
Escalated to the point where he was found violently knocking on a man exiting a bathroom at the 9/11 Memorial Museum in New York. He did so because apparently God told him that the man was a pedophile that needed to be brought to justice. Give that man a clinic. Like,
Sir.
I was just like, all right, hair. We're just moving into hair. He started challenging police officers to arrest him, which is exactly what they did. And after this, he ended up in a psychiatric ward for 2 weeks before eventually continuing to run his nightmare of a clinic and ruining the lives of many. Though being bald and doing the hair transplants and all this shit might seem like a dark and despairing road, there's still hope for a cure. In October of this year, scientists at a national Taiwan university...
Tell him he's Jesus Christ. Sir, you are a hair transplant person. What the freak? And you just knocked out a random man because you thought he was a pedophile. I don't know if he was. If he was, kudos and props to you, but that's still weird.
Made a major breakthrough.
It's not weird knocking out a pedophile. Let's normalize that. But what you saying is just weird.
That could cure baldness in humans. They claim that fatty acid serum was applied to bald spots on mice and that significant growth was observed 20 days after application. Essentially, the fatty acids irritate the skin, which causes the hair follicles to reactivate after being dormant. Though no large-scale tests
Boy, what is you combing? I just now
optimistic
realized he was
study
combing his
results in
head.
a groundbreaking new product. Other studies showing progress in its early stages come from the University of Virginia School of Medicine, which claims to have identified a leading cause of baldness. In their study, they found that the middle and upper parts of the hair contain stem cells that are necessary for hair growth. The bulb inside the skin is often the first part to die off, but if you can save the upper and middle parts of the hair, there's still a chance of stopping baldness from spreading. So, hey, a little hope on the horizon. To all the people who are bald or on their way to being bald. Bald. You have our utmost sympathy. Hopefully, there will be a safer, less expensive alternative that completely solves male baldness in the near future. When it comes to accepting your baldness, what matters most is inner confidence. If you're able to get past the need for having...
Nah, it ain't gonna never get any more cheaper. I'm tell you why. One, they're preying on people's insecurity. Two, it's a wave of people who want their hair to get fixed. So, there's no way it's going down anytime soon.
Having long, flowing, beautiful, gorgeous hair that maybe is curly and is just really healthy and thick and full. If you're able to get past the need of having that, you may just be happier avoiding the potential risks that come with invasive procedures. But that being said, there's nothing wrong with getting a hair transplant, so as long as you do your research, guys.
Hey guys, that's it for the video. Thank you if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate you. I'd really appreciate, any type of interaction. Like, comment, sub, whatever you want to do. Or even a dislike. I really don't care. But this is a funny or fun video. And I appreciate y'all. We out.